East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers down to punt this one. On the return, it's Tracy. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man is Robinson. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. They'll bring this up to the 22. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Let's go.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, it's Scatterbull. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the air on second down. Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterbull. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to him. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run with Scatterbull.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
At the 46-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Throwing, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. So that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now third and 3.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game when now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. This fielded inside the 35. Whoa! whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Scatterboo. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Scatterboo will take it in. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
On the return, here's James. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Purdy. Quick slant. This is caught by Pearsall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Giants come up with it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
On 2nd down, Dart. Quick throw here is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dart can throw you on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. Pass pulled in by Gracie. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Giants 21, 49ers nothing. To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. Down the sideline. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 61 yards.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
begin with a run by Scatterboot. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Dean Winters there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Throwing is Dark. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Dart going to keep this on his own read. And he's out of bounds. It would be a 1st down, however. There is a flag down. Looks like it is on the offense. So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Andrew Thomas guilty there.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The 2nd half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Scatterboot. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterboot. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard
Ball
line.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboot. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd down, 3 to go. Now Dart. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 31. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 49ers, 31-yard line.
A play fake. Now dart. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Sharp. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
On the return, here's James. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Get set, up.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there at the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Get set. Watch out.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's got room at the 30. First and 10.
Get set. 41, check.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's caught by McCaffrey. He'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. It's going to be third. They need 1. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. They're able to convert on third and short, picking up 4.
49ers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers back within 10. It's now 24-14. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll grab it at the 12. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
His touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Scatterboo. Inside the 30. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play for the Giants. 52 yards. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
Zone read to give to Scatterboo. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
On a return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? 18 cards, 18 cards. Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of shotgun. It's done. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
Going to be taken in by Scalaboo.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corral them, take them down short of the sticks.
Is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
At their own 15-yard line.
Run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The 49 out for the punt. He forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. On the give, Scatterbury. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, go!
Right back to Scalaboot on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
2 minutes
10
remain
at the
in the
25-yard
fourth quarter.
line.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 10.
19, ready? 65, 6, go!
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a giant first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Scalaboot. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Loss of a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Trying to connect with Cam Scalaboot coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's James. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. This is first and 10.
Get set!
To throw, 30. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third down, 30. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
To throw is Dart on first and 10. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They'll run with Scatterbrain. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.